Is Polkadot still on track for a surge sometime soon? From what it looks like here on the chart, it looks like it. Okay, it's not a feeling, but what I'm seeing here is higher lows on this weekly time frame, and higher lows means that there are rounded bottoms, which usually turns into a cup and handle pattern. What I had here as a scenario I talked about last time with Polkadot is a resistance to be at about $5.40, just to be even here, because we still have higher lows and that could form a cup and handle here. That is just a hypothetical scenario, not exactly formed yet. If it actually does form, we can come back here and we could talk about a potential price target for Polkadot then, which I think would still be a pretty big move for Polkadot out of the smaller cup and handle pattern here. But if we actually zoom out, okay, there are still quite a few bullish signs happening here. One of which is that Polkadot actually broke out of this falling wedge pattern, okay, back in February of this year. Price target for this pattern is about $10. Now, price targets are estimates only. There could be more, there could be less. A lot of which is going to depend on what happens with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin has more room to pump, which I think it does, then that's going to be good for a lot of these altcoins. However, if Bitcoin is going to start dumping from here, which there is still a risk of, and I've talked about that earlier in my video, in my longer form Bitcoin video today. I will link you guys at the end of this video. Very important to be paying attention to Bitcoin. I never trade altcoins without a clear understanding of Bitcoin. Now, if we actually dump on Bitcoin here, that's not going to be good for a lot of these altcoins, and these altcoin setups, they're not going to be worth very much. Now, I am long on Bitcoin. I am long on quite a bit of the altcoins here, so my opinions on this market is bullish right now. And of course, these are just my opinions, like the entirety of this video, and it's not financial advice. You guys gotta form your own opinions and strategies. So, what I'm seeing here for Polkadot is it broke out of a smaller falling wedge pattern here, looking like it's forming some type of a cup and handle pattern here. Still, we gotta update on that. However, on the biggest on the biggest sign here I'm seeing is that it's still in a bigger falling wedge pattern here. Okay, if it actually breaks out of here, then the price target would be about still $19 price target for Polkadot. I know a lot of you guys are gonna doubt this in the comment section below, as I have seen before, but I'm just telling you guys what's on the charts. Okay, these measure moves, you know, there's actually a certain methodology to getting these measure moves. Okay, if you guys actually chart your falling wedge patterns, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know how to make the measure moves. It's basically the opening of the pattern, and you put it on top of an estimated breakout point. So that is what I'm seeing for Polkadot here. Let's take a look into a daily time frame, okay, where I think there is something going on. Daily time frame here, very important for Polkadot to break out of this upward trend line, because if it doesn't, then this could be there could be more downside for Polkadot, as it could form some type of a falling wedge pattern. Okay, quite a bit of support from previous daily candle supports here, right? But if you're a bull, you want to see Polkadot break out of this upward trend line here. Otherwise, there's gonna be more downside in the shorter time frame. So this is basically what I'm seeing for Polkadot here. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing any more of this coin or any other coins in this market by dropping a like, comment, subscribe. I'll pick a request due for you guys on a daily basis, and I'll see you on the next one.